Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
You can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Words are loud, women warm, been kicked around since I was born. Well, it's all right, it's okay, you can't look the other.
I'm Dan Cohen with the Williamson County EMS system. Cardiac arrest can happen anywhere from the county courthouse to rural farmland and everywhere in between. We have to work with varied resources, yet still deliver the same CPR quality. In this video, we'll review Pit Crew CPR. Pit Crew CPR provides a framework for your code, just like certain songs provide the rhythm. We'll cover your best approach to a code based on the available number of responders. 2 BLS, 3 BLS, 4 BLS, and finally, the full house with 3 BLS and 2 ALS responders. We will also cover the method of placing the Lucas device, which creates the least delay in chest compressions. Please note, in most cases, we will now provide bag valve mask ventilations instead of a non-rebreather from the very start, unless we witness the arrest and are certain it is cardiac and not secondary to a respiratory or other complaint. As you watch the video, remember that each time you see this, we've fast-forwarded time.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Sir, you hear it? No pulse. Start CPR.
Begin by performing 2 minutes of compressions before analyzing the heart rhythm with the AED. While compressions are performed, the other provider can set up the AED, place an airway adjunct, and non-rebreather.
Okay, then.
The rapid transition of compressors is essential for maintaining perfusion. Position yourself so you lose the least amount of time off the chest.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 100.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient. Shock advised. Charging. Stay clear of patient.
Clear the patient. Clear.
Deliver shock now.
Do not hesitate to press the shock
delivery.
button as soon as it's lit and begin compressions
Begin CPR.
immediately after the shock is delivered.
Oh, girls just wanna have fun.
Sir, can you hear me? Pulse check. No pulse. Start CPR.
The presence of a third provider allows for a single person to manage all airway and breathing responsibilities. Remember to bag only when the green light is lit. This should be once every 5 to 6 seconds. We will not pause compressions to ventilate.
91, 92, 93, 94, 97, 98, 99, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100.
If a compressor's quality fades because they are overworked, it's okay to rotate the airway manager into their
Do
place.
not touch the
Just
patient.
ensure that it does not interrupt compressions.
Shock advised. Charging. Stay clear of patient.
Everybody clear?
Clear.
Deliver shock now. Press the shock delivered. Paused. Begin CPR.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the
Sir, can you hear me? No pulse. Start CPR.
The presence of a fourth provider allows for a two-handed mask seal on the BVM along with an additional set of eyes to ensure overall quality of compression. CPR calls can be stressful. As responders join the code, remember to communicate calmly and respectfully.
Make sure I only give a breath when the green light comes on. Good compressions, Anthony.
Positive reinforcement and sometimes constructive criticism is important to a well-run code.
1,
Do you want to be ready?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100.
Analyzing heart rhythm. Do not touch the patient.
Everyone clear?
Closed
That's
loop
clear.
communication is vital. When commands are given,
Shock
brief
advised.
feedback should be received.
Charging. Stay clear of patient.
Clear the patient.
Clear.
Don't hesitate to begin compressions immediately after the shock is delivered.
Begin CPR.
Now rumor has it she ain't got your love anymore.
The addition of the ALS responders doesn't change the fact that compressions are the most important activity. CPR feedback devices should be placed as early as possible. Compression quality feedback should be reviewed regularly by an ALS provider by looking at the heart monitor. The compressor can get real-time feedback as well by viewing the readout on the CPR puck that's been placed directly on the chest.
Where you at, Anthony?
34, 5.
Ryan, get ready to swap.
7, 88.
With a third or fourth BLS provider, one of them should be a team leader for the BLS interventions and provide essential feedback.
Good break and good.
40.
Push the beat in. All right.
60.
End of yours. We're gonna do a ribbon check.
Rhythm check.
90.
Pre-charge the monitor in the event a shock is needed.
Okay.
Dump that
Check
charge
for pulse
if it
rate,
isn't.
please. We have asystole on the monitor if you have continued chest compressions. Disarming the charge. Alright. Good job on chest compressions.
Get ready to swap.
80.
Alright, we're gonna do another rhythm check.
You ready for rhythm
End of
check?
yours.
90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 200.
Okay, check for pulse. We have asystole on the monitor if you can continue. Disarming.
You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy.
Williamson County EMS commanders and some fire department units carry the Lucas automated compression device.
Has it been 10 minutes yet?
80.
Goes in 10 minutes.
When he gets to 100, we'll put the backboard under the patient.
Do not put the Lucas on until after the 10th minute of the code.
200.
The Lucas board should only be placed under the patient during a compressor swap. Putting it together in phases greatly reduces time without compressions.
When y'all change compressors, click this in on the patient's right.
Clip the arm of the Lucas into the board by lifting up on the green ring in the Lucas arm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100.
Once both arms of the Lucas are clipped in, quickly remove the puck, press the compression cup into place, and turn the Lucas on. Marking the chest helps us to know if the device is shifting on the patient. If it does, it may need to be realigned to continue providing adequate compression. The addition of the neck strap and arm straps are essential for keeping the Lucas in the right place. The two-handed seal you see here is the same one we use for DSI. The preparation you do before the code is essential. Look for Mobile Cardiac Arrest Training, or MCATs, to show up near you. Also, if you have any questions, contact a Williamson County EMS clinical officer, commander, or your first responder agency training officer. Thank you.